Women protect men in spiritual realm.
So we are, as a women, born to protect spiritual. So quite often women are more awakened, emotionally, spiritually. So there's a lot of connection. Okay. And what is important to be aware of that. I know as well from some teachings, we quite often as a woman, cleansing karma for him, for myself, especially if you take his surname. And then, even though you may not to, I didn't, you're still cleansing karma for your children because they're having his surname. So that is very powerful. It's very important to understand our roles and why we're suffering through marriage, and why when divorcing is quite often we just taking apart that spiritual realms, and we're still healing if we didn't heal enough. Very often when we're still in a relationship, we're in the same of like when we're starting relationship, we're in the same karmical agreements, like the same amount of karma to go through. And when we go through marriage, it may go out of balance. And the worst scenario is like when man stays here, woman goes there, or vice versa. It can go like this. And that's where the biggest misunderstanding starts in relationship, because they are completely different now mindset, spiritual level. And remember, anything in spirituality, when we're growing, you need to start with the mindset. You cannot go on a higher level of spirituality if you're not working on your mindset. It just doesn't work this way. God will not allow you. That's why work on your mindset to rise your spirituality. But like, I want you to understand that we are the healers. Women are the healers to his karma. That's why we're going through so much. And that's why it's so important to work on yourself or have that awareness before getting even married. Because we are the healers. We are the healers for his family. Can you imagine this? That's why it's so heavy for us. Sometimes we think, oh, what we're healing. No, if you change your surname, we got married, sleeping with him, all of that, you carry his karma and you're cleansing his karma. So yes, be mindful who you sleep with. Be mindful who you marry. Be mindful what name you're taking. Surname in that case. Because women protect men in the spiritual realm. His men, vice versa, they do in physical realm. So, what you getting from this? Would you like to hear more about that? Let me know.